Before we dive in, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and join our community of collectors, investors, and history enthusiasts. Trust me, you don't want to miss what we have coming up today. Now, imagine holding a piece of history in the palm of your hand, a coin that's more than just metal, a coin that whispers stories from the past, stories of a nation, of resilience, of pride. Today, we're talking about a very special South African 2 Rand coin from the year 2000, the one with the old coat of arms. This isn't just any coin you might find loose in your change jar. This is a coin that can spark memories, ignite passion, and, yes, carry incredible value. Let's step back for a moment. The year 2000 was a milestone in so many ways. The world was shifting, technology was advancing, and yet, coins like this 2 Rand remained a tangible connection to our roots. It wasn't just a currency, it was a piece of identity. Every time you held one, you weren't just holding money. You were holding a symbol of South African heritage, a reminder of the craftsmanship, pride, and artistry that went into the smallest details. Now, what makes this coin stand out isn't immediately obvious unless you really look. The old coat of arms featured on this coin carries with it centuries of history. Each element, each curve, each symbol tells a story. The old coat of arms is not just a design. It's a tapestry of South Africa's journey, its triumphs, its struggles, and the vision of the nation it represents. For a man who appreciates history, for someone who understands the value of authenticity and the story behind an object, this coin is more than currency. It's a relic, and speaking of relics, let's talk about the tactile experience. Running your fingers over the edges, feeling the weight, noticing the craftsmanship. It's a connection that goes beyond the digital age. These coins were minted to be held, to be appreciated. Unlike modern, mass-produced coins, this 2 Rand from 2000 has a presence. It's not just a collector's item, it's an experience. Many collectors are drawn to coins for the thrill of the hunt, the chase for something rare. But this coin offers something more than rarity. It's a conversation starter. Imagine pulling this out at a gathering with friends, perhaps other enthusiasts. Imagine telling the story of how the old coat of arms represented unity, history, and pride. People lean in. They listen. And in that moment, you're not just showing a coin, you're sharing a piece of heritage. Now, you might be wondering, what about its condition? And here's the thing. This coin is often found in remarkable shape. Thanks to the careful production standards of the mint, many of these coins retain their sharp details decades later. That means collectors aren't just buying a piece of metal. They're buying longevity, quality, and a preservation of history. And for those who have kept theirs safely tucked away over the years, the time has only increased its allure. And let's not forget about investment potential. Coins like this aren't just sentimental treasures, they're tangible assets. While stocks and bonds fluctuate, a coin with historical significance and limited availability holds a different kind of security. It's physical, it's rare, and it's proven over time to attract serious attention from collectors around the world. And when you consider the men in our community, those who understand value, those who have lived through decades of change, this isn't just a coin. It's a way to connect past experiences with future opportunity. Another fascinating aspect of this coin is its story within the collection world. Serious collectors know that coins from the turn of the millennium, particularly those featuring the old coat of arms, have become highly sought after. Their appeal lies not just in scarcity, but in the stories they carry. Every scratch, every shine, every mint mark tells a chapter in a larger narrative. Collectors aren't just investing in metal, they're investing in history, in a tangible connection to a moment in time that will never come back. It's also worth noting the aesthetic appeal. The craftsmanship of the old coat of arms, the precise detailing, the design symmetry. These are features that speak to artistry as much as currency. Men who appreciate fine design, precision, and subtle elegance will find themselves drawn to this coin. Holding it is like holding a miniature work of art that doubles as a financial asset. It's both pride and pleasure in your hand, a bridge between intellect and emotion. Now, let's touch on a key point that makes this coin even more compelling. its recognition. Among collectors, historians, and enthusiasts, the 2 rand from 2000 is recognized instantly. It's a hallmark of a specific era, a symbol of a transitional time in South Africa's history. Owning one places you in a select group, those who truly appreciate the depth of what collecting can mean. This isn't just casual hobbyist territory. It's for serious collectors, discerning investors, and history lovers alike. So, what does all of this mean for you? Why should this coin matter in your collection or investment portfolio? Because it's more than just a 2 rand piece. It's a testament to careful craftsmanship, historical resonance, and enduring value. It's a tangible story that transcends generations. It's a piece of history that you can hold, display, and pass on. And for men who have seen decades of change, who value both legacy and quality, it's a reminder that sometimes the most valuable things are those that carry meaning as well as worth. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, the value of this remarkable coin. If you've been holding on to a 2 rand from 2000 with the old coat of arms, it's not just sitting in your collection anymore. It could be worth an astonishing $8,000. Yes, 8,000. That's the price history, rarity, and quality combined to create. It's not just a number. It's proof that holding on to treasures from the past can pay off in ways that are both exciting and rewarding to us. So, remember, this isn't just about coins. It's about legacy. It's about pride. It's about being part of a tradition that values quality, history, and smart choices. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because we're bringing you more stories, more treasures, and more insights that you won't find anywhere else. For anyone who has ever thought that collecting was just a hobby, this coin proves otherwise. It's an opportunity, a conversation piece, a legacy, and it's waiting for someone who recognizes its true worth. Could that someone be you? Before we dive into this fascinating story, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and join our community of collectors and history enthusiasts. You won't want to miss a single treasure we uncover together. Imagine holding in your hand a piece of history, a coin that has quietly traveled through time, passing from hand to hand, witnessing the evolution of a nation. Today, we're exploring one such remarkable coin, the South African 2 rand from 2003. Now, at first glance, it might look like an ordinary coin, something you might find in your pocket or drawer, but I promise you, it carries a story far beyond its modest size. The South African 2 rand coin of 2003 is more than just currency. It's a reflection of a pivotal moment in South African history. After the turn of the millennium, South Africa was reshaping itself, embracing a future built on its past. The coin's design encapsulates that journey. On one side, you'll find the familiar image of the springbok, South Africa's emblematic antelope, a symbol of elegance, resilience, and the nation's natural beauty. Every detail of the springbok's stance is meticulously crafted, from the muscles of its legs to the gentle curve of its horns, and it almost seems ready to leap off the coin at any moment. On the reverse, the coin features the iconic South African coat of arms, a design that tells a deeper story about unity, culture, and identity. The intricate symbols and inscriptions may seem small, but they carry immense weight, representing the country's journey through struggle, liberation, and ultimately, pride in its own sovereignty. Holding this coin, you are holding a snapshot of South Africa's soul at a time when the country was stepping confidently into the 21st century. Collectors know that what makes a coin truly special isn't always about rarity. It's about the story it tells and the connection it creates. This 2 rand coin may have been minted in significant numbers, but what makes it stand out is the subtle details, the craftsmanship, and the condition in which it has been preserved. Coins like these, especially when kept in pristine or uncirculated condition, can transcend their face value and become objects of admiration and desire in collections worldwide. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate the art behind this coin. Many coins are mass-produced, but this piece demonstrates a meticulous attention to detail. The springbok, for example, is not just an image. It's a study in motion, a celebration of one of Africa's most graceful creatures. And the coat of arms isn't just decoration. It's a symbol of resilience and pride, reminding every holder of the nation's rich heritage. For collectors, these details matter immensely because they reflect authenticity, history, and the skill of the craftsman who designed the coin. That it's not just the visuals that make this coin appealing. For men in their 50s, 60s, and beyond, there's something profoundly satisfying about holding tangible history in your hands. In a world dominated by digital transactions, where paper money is fading and cryptocurrencies are taking over, coins like this remind us of a simpler time, when value was something you could feel, hold, and examine closely. There's a certain tactile pleasure in sliding a coin across your fingers, noticing the weight, the edges, and the engravings. That physical connection to the past is priceless, and it's something younger generations might never fully appreciate. For those who have been collecting for decades, or even for those just starting their journey, understanding the rarity and value of coins like the 2003 2 Rand is crucial. Many collectors overlook coins that appear common, assuming their value is negligible. Yet, history has repeatedly proven that coins considered ordinary can unexpectedly become highly sought after. Whether it's due to a minting error, limited circulation, or simply historical significance, certain coins quietly accumulate value over time, often surprising even the most seasoned collectors. So, how does one determine if a coin is truly valuable? It comes down to three main factors: condition, rarity, and historical significance. Condition refers to how well the coin has been preserved, with uncirculated coins being the most prized. Rarity is about scarcity. How many of these coins exist in pristine form? And historical significance captures the story behind the coin, the era it represents, and the cultural importance it carries. This 2 Rand 2003 coin ticks all these boxes, making it a fascinating subject for collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Many people are often surprised to learn that coins from the 2000s, which might seem recent and common, can actually be incredibly valuable if they meet these criteria. This is especially true for coins that were minted in limited numbers or have unique variations. And the 2 Rand 2003 coin is one of those hidden gems that can command attention and admiration in the collector's world. It's a reminder that sometimes treasures are hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone with knowledge and curiosity to recognize their true worth. Now, imagine showing this coin to a friend or family member and recounting its journey, from the minting presses of South Africa to circulation in local markets, to eventually being preserved in a collector's cabinet. Every scratch, every gleam, every detail on the coin is a chapter in its story. And the beauty of collecting is that you don't just acquire a coin. You acquire the history, the memories, and the legacy it represents. For our audience of experienced collectors, this coin is a chance to reflect on the value of careful preservation and the importance of paying attention to detail. It's not just about adding a coin to your collection. It's about celebrating the artistry, history, and cultural significance behind each piece. The 2 Rand 2003 coin reminds us that true value isn't always obvious at first glance. Sometimes, it's hidden in the fine lines, the careful engravings, and the story that only the observant collector can uncover. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. For those who appreciate the thrill of discovery, the excitement of adding a truly valuable piece to a collection, here's the astonishing truth. A pristine South African 2 Rand coin from 2003, preserved in uncirculated condition, can be worth as much as $49,000. Yes, a coin you might have thought of as modest or ordinary is actually a hidden treasure, capable of commanding a remarkable price on the collector's market. It's a stunning reminder that patience, knowledge, and a keen eye for history can uncover extraordinary value in the most unexpected places. As you examine your own collections, or perhaps consider starting a new one, remember this coin. Let it inspire you to look deeper, to appreciate the artistry, and to seek the hidden stories in every piece you encounter. History is not just something we read about. It's something we hold, treasure, and preserve. And sometimes, the smallest object, like a 2003 2 Rand coin, can tell the largest story if this story captivated you and made you see coins in a whole new light. Don't forget to subscribe and join us for more explorations into the world of collectible treasures. You'll discover not just coins, but the rich histories and fascinating journeys that make them priceless. And who knows, maybe your next coin holds a value that could change everything.